Hari Om. Now we have completed second chapter and now we're starting the third chapter. But we have to remember whatever we are listening in second chapter because the reference is continued. Even Arjuna also is taking the reference of the previous chapter. The first slok is like that only. Jayasi chet karmanaste mata buddhir janardana. Tatkim karmani ghore mam niyojayasi keshava. So Arjuna is again asking Bhagavan that you have explained me in the previously that Sankhya Yoga, because second chapter was Sankhya Yoga, means Jnana Yoga, yoga of the knowledge about the Atma and Paramatma. And you just remember that last chapter he has explained that body is perishable, but Atma is immortal. So that must be realized. Body is changing in every birth. So we don't have to worry for the body. That is Jnana Yoga. In Atma and Paramatma, then he has explained that Atma cannot be killed and all that. That you must remember all that. So this is all Jnana Yoga. Then he has explained the continuation is Sthita Prajna. All these qualities of Sthita Prajna. That is a quality of person who has attained Jnana Yoga and attained the self-realization. And he has able to attain the Samadhi. So this is all complete explanation of the Jnana Yoga or Sankhya Yoga. So Arjuna is telling him that you explain me about the knowledge and Jnana Yoga and all that. Then, but still, doing karma is not recommended in Jnana Yoga. Jnana Yoga, it is said that you have to do karma without any expectation, that's all. It means Jnana is better than karma. So he has agreed. Yes, he has explained this that Jnana Yoga is better than karma. Then Arjuna is asking, why you are asking me to do karma? So he has got confused, which is good for me. So he is telling the first slok only that when you are considering the knowledge and Jnana Yoga is better than karma, then why you are asking me to do karma? Or just this is a dreadful action of war. That was the question of Arjuna. Then again, he's in second slok also, he's asking continuation. He's Yamishraneva Akyena Buddhim Mohesemi. I mean, you are told both the things, Jnana Yoga and to some extent Karma Yoga, little bit. And he's telling that Jnana Yoga is better. So you are confusing me. That is what Arjuna is saying, that you are confusing me. So please explain me which is better for me. Whether I had to leave the war and go for the Jnana Yoga, study all those things, acquire the qualities of Sthita Prajna and attain the final stage of yoga. This is good for me, or fighting in the war is good for me, killing the relatives. You tell me which is better for me. This is an explanation in the second slok. So definitely he is confused. And actually he was intending not to fight. He was expecting that Bhagavan will explain, no, forget about fighting and all that. You go behind this Jnana Yoga, study all those things, acquire the qualities and attain the final stage of Samadhi. That is what Arjuna was expecting. But Bhagavan was telling him to fight. So he was confused and he says, you remove my confusion now. And now this confusion is removed by Bhagavan from the third shloka. But Sri Bhagavan says, Lokesmin dvibhira nishta pura prokta maya naga jnana yogena sankhyanam karma yogena yoginam. Again, he is saying, Bhagavan is saying that yes, there are two paths to attain the ultimate reality, or the Samadhi we can say, or the Kaivalya, some two paths. And that I have explained. He is agreeing. Yes, I have explained two paths. What is that? Jnana Yogena Sankhyana. Those who are believing in the path of knowledge, they can follow all that and attain the ultimate stage of attaining realization, final realization, and samadhi. And the second path is karma yoga also. So the yogis, they are following the karma yoga, and they are also attaining the same stage. So final target is same for both jnana yoga and karma yoga. And I explained both in last chapter. So this is the meaning of third shlok. This shloka is very simple, so we can go fast. Now the fourth one. न कर्मणा मनारंभान् नैष्कर्म्यं पुरुषोष्णुते जैसे संन्यासना देवं सिद्धिं समधिगच्छति. This is whatever the path is, whether it is jnana yoga or karma yoga. Doing karma is very important. Without doing karma, nobody can progress. Even the person following jnana yoga, he also has to perform the karmas. In last chapter, we saw that he's told that you have to withdraw the sense organs, withdraw your mind, and take the mind to the God. Like that, all that is also explained. The example of tortoise was given there. So that means karma has to be done. Nobody can avoid do the karma. Again, this is one more principle. Bhagavan has explained here that nobody can exempt the karma. Everybody has to do the karma. But how to do the karma, that is more important. Without doing karma, nobody can attain the perfection, whether jnana yogi or karma yogi, discipline of knowledge or discipline of karma. So here he is insisting that doing karma is very essential for everybody. Without doing karma, nobody can continue his development. In shlok number 5, नहि कश्चित् क्षणमपि जातु तिष्ठत्य कर्मकृत् कार्यते एव सः कर्म सर्वः प्रकृतिजैर्गुणैः. Again, he's saying, same thing he's saying again. None can ever remain inactive, even for a moment, without doing karma. Because karma is being done by Prakriti. Again, we have to refer to the previous lokas. Prakriti has got three gunas, sattva, rajatama. And three gunas means these are the energies, stimulating factors to do karma. And every human being is tied with this Prakriti and three gunas. Yeah, in the beginning, of course. So these gunas are stimulating him to do karma. This also everybody must understand. He is explaining that doing karma is very essential. Whatever the path the person is practicing to attain the ultimate stage of samadhi, he has to do the karmas. Then shlok number 6. Karmendriyani संयम्य आस्ते मनसा स्मरन् इंद्रियार्थान् विमूढ़ात्मा मिथ्याचारः स उच्यते. Now here again, same explanation was there previously. That some person, they control their organs forcefully, but the mind is thinking of the same thing. So that is mithyachar, hypocrisy. That means controlling the organs, all organs. That means sense organs and active organs also. Jnanendriya and karmendriya. So he is controlling the organs. He is not doing karma. But mind is engaged in the subjects. It means, suppose there is something good thing to eat. He will see he will smell, but he will not eat. So he is controlling his organ. It is my mind, he will think, oh, if I must eat it, if I eat it, I will get pleasure. So his mind is thinking about the subject of the organ, but the organs are controlled. So this is not correct. Because when mind is mentally is dwelling on the object of sense, organs are restricted, but that is forceful restrictions. So this is also not good. That is what he explained. This was explained previously also. But again, he's in continuation with the Arjuna's question. He's answering all these things. That means he said that you have to develop the detachment, not only by physically, but the mentally also. So function of mind is very important in this case. In shloka number 7, यस्त्विन्द्रियाणि मनसा नियम्य आरभते अर्जुन कर्मेन्द्रिय हि कर्मयोगम असक्तः स विशिष्यते. He is giving the advanced stage. That on the other hand, the person who is controlling the organs of sense and the action by the power of its will, the mind, and remaining unattached. So, role of mind is very important. If organs are controlled and mind is not controlled, it is useless for the development. So, organs are controlled definitely, but he has to control the mind also fully. So, with mind also, he is not attaching to the subjects of the organs. The same example, something good thing is there for to eat. He is not eating it, so his organs are not functioning. But he is not thinking that about in the mind also. So mind also should be detached from the objects of the sense. So mind and organs must be detached. And that is yoga. That is selfless actions. So this is to be followed. That means karma is to done. Karma is to be done. But controlling the organs, controlling the mind, then we have to do the karma. So when, as he has explained that karma is essential for everybody, but it is to be practiced like this. In shloka number 8, नियतं कुरु कर्मत्वं कर्म जायो यकर्मणः शरीरे अत्रापेक्षते न प्रसिद्धेद कर्मणः. Therefore, do your karma. And karma means whatever is selected, chosen by a person. And that is, of course, a duty which we have selected in our life. That we have to do the karma. So inaction is not recommended. That is more important. Not doing karma is not recommended. Don't run away from karma. Because that was the question of Arjuna. Whether I leave my karma and go for the knowledge path, attaining samadhi and final stage and all that. He said, no, no. You have to do the karmas. You cannot escape from doing karmas. Because action means karma, action is superior than inaction. Doing karma is better than not doing karma. And for that he says, Sharira yatra pichate na prasiddhya karma. Sharira yatra means our life from birth to death. So during our life, we cannot remain without doing any karma. And as the reason is explained that Prakriti and all these three gunas are there. Every human being is having all three gunas, Sattva, Raja, Tama. So he has to do the karma. So Without doing karma, we cannot survive in our life. So doing karma is very essential. So do the karmas. Whatever is allotted, whatever you have selected, whatever is your duty. Arjuna's duty was to fight because he was the warrior. So you have to do your duty. You cannot escape. So when the Arjuna was telling in the beginning, I will not fight. I will not kill all these relatives and all that. That he is answering, no, you have to do it. You cannot escape without that. Because everybody has to do it. Even ourselves, we are also doing karma from birth to death. All karmas are being done. They may be sattvic, rajas, or tamas karmas, whatever it is. But now, how to do the karma? That is explained hereafter. And that is what is actually the karma yoga. Doing karma in a specified way is karma yoga. Doing karma as per the gunas is a stage of common person. Just like us, we are doing karma depending on our three gunas. But while practicing karma yoga, how to do, that is being explained here. The total chapter is for that only. This is a karma yoga. Name of the chapter is karma yoga only. So he says, yajnarthat karmano nyatra lokoyam karma bandhana. Tadartham karma kaunteya mukta sanghas samachare. Slok number 9 now. He says, all these karmas develop the binding for a common person. Yeah, we know that there is a result of karma. Karma can yield the result. And for result, we have to follow all that. Result may be good. If the karma is good, result is good. Karma is bad, result is bad. But whatever result or fruit it is called in the terminology. That fruit we have to experience, face. And for facing the results, body is essential. Body with all organs is essential. And that is why the karmashaya, which was explained previously. For a common person, karmashaya is there full of karmas. And he has to experience all the fruits of those karmas with the body. Even if he is dead, the body is left. Atma is there. The karmashaya is with Atma. So Atma has to select new body, experience the fruits of the karmas. But in a new body, new life, again new karmas are entered in that. Old karmas are finished when he experiences the fruits. But new karmas are added. So karmashaya is never zero. And that is why the person is locked in the birth and death cycle. That he is explaining here in the first step. Lokoyam karma bandhana. So that is the binding of karma. That you have to experience the fruits. But he says, yajnarthat karmanonyata. Now this yajna concept is very important. Normally we understand yajna. A big fire, holy fire is there. We are offering so many things and that fire, good things are there. The mantra chanting is there. And then after that we are donating so many things. Food, clothes, all these are to be donated to the people who are attending yajna. This is a normal practical concept of yajna, which you also may know. But in Bhagvadgeeta, yajna word is used in a very specified manner. Something different than normal. When we are offering something to the fire, that offering is burnt off, nothing remains. So total sacrifice. This is the important concept of yajna. Yajna means total sacrifice. So we have to do the karma like yajna. Yajna arthat karma nonyatra. So you have to do the karma in the format of yajna. That is total sacrification. The same thing that we don't have to expect anything. Then the things which we offer to the fire, they are burned totally. Only the ash remains, which is of no use for us. So it is total sacrifice. Sacrifice everything. So Arjuna do your perform your karma free from attachment. Because when you offer to the fire, we know that it is going to be burned. So there is no attachment with that. We leave our attachment and then offer it to the fire to get it vanished totally. So like this, Bhagavan is saying Arjuna that you do your karma, that is fighting, free from attachment. No attachment. I am killing some person. That is attachment, ego and attachment. And that Arjuna doesn't want to do. So he says, yeah, do it, but no attachment. Don't think that they are your relatives and you are killing them and all that. So you have to do for the sake of sacrifice. So no expectations. Yeah, same thing is again repeated because Arjuna is not convinced in the second chapter, doing after telling so many things. So Bhagavan is again repeating the same thing again and again and again, so that Arjuna should accept fighting. He should start fighting. That was the aim of Bhagavan. For that, he is explaining in a different way to Arjuna. So we'll stop here. Our time is up. Hari Om.